Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lampy28, and I'm bringing you tonight our very first Summer Showdown matchup of week number 1, 2022 Summer Showdown, folks. And this is week number 1. First matchup, we have Latin Force versus Primodial. And let's get things started here tonight as we are in for the first map. And we are at Downfall, map number 1. And Summer Showdown is going to play out a little bit differently than the league. So for the Summer Showdown, we're going to go on map wins and not necessarily round wins. So map wins tonight. So map number 1, playing to 5 points, first to 5, best of 9. And then we go to map number 2, which is already selected, which map number 2 is going to be Bazaar. And if the team that wins map 1 also wins map 2, then the match is over. It'd be best of 3 basically, but first two maps, if one team wins both of them, then it will be over with. If we do have one map win apiece, then we go to a map number 3 tiebreaker, and that is going to be on a custom map that has already been decided. And that is going to be a brand new map that the league has not played yet. We're trying it out, and that is going to be Valley. Valley is a new custom map, and this week for the Summer Showdown, all the maps are same for everybody. It is, what was it? Hot and Dusty, I think it was called. So we're doing Downfall, Bazaar, and then Valley. And the Valley tiebreaker is first to 2 points. So that throws a little bit of spice into things. And, you know, if you happen to get the first round and, if you're Marsoc on the very first round and you cap the very first round, then bam, you win, and you win the map decider. So a little bit of difference here compared to the league, but we're excited. And we got all members into the lobby. So hopefully we're going to get things started here. Jump in, let that connect. There we go. As you can see, Primordial versus Latin Force tonight on the lineup. Salty Foo, Downpour 11, Salty Poo, Valak, Blanco Mamba for the Primordial side. And on the Latin Force side, Plencia, Sriracha, El Argentino, Ivans, and Carlos Pimenta? Probably butchering that, I'm sorry. Maybe chat will let me know how that one is pronounced a little bit better. We're going to go with Carlos, though. It makes it easy for us. But hope everybody's having a good time this evening. Summer Showdown here for the IVRL. This is the very first week and the very first matchup. And, man, I'm excited. It's going to be 5 weeks long. So 5 weeks, more of a Swiss-style tournament. It's just for fun, just to kind of break things up in between seasons. And I know in the introduction you saw there for the World Finals, and that was IVRL Season 1. World Finals did take place just about a month ago, and congratulations to our World Final winner. That is the Raptors. They faced off against Vikings, who are the EU national champions, and that was one heck of a matchup. If you didn't see it, go on YouTube, onto IVRL's YouTube, and you will see that there, and what a matchup that was. But we should be getting started here very soon. Make sure they're not waiting on me. There it is, folks. The beeps of the very first round. Things are getting started here, and let's take a look as...
a lo mejor sí.
El código está fácil, así que tiene que tener cuidado, señorita. Vámonos.
Véngase, cabrones, vamos a darle, denle.
Let's get rid of this here.
Salieron acá conmigo, güey, salieron conmigo. Me regreso a la Casa Blanca. Ya cruzó uno para la izquierda, ¿eh? Me regreso a la Casa Blanca.
Sorry, folks. Just trying to get out of first-person view here. We got a little bit of... And that should get us there.
Van a atacar por marzo.
There we go.
-1 en la derecha.
Shots coming out from the defense. Lots of shots as they do get one from the Primordial. And Downpour taking another kill there. As we do have the upper dumpster objective. As you can see here, Sriracha on OBJ in the upper dumpster dark room. Carlos in the lower dumpster as he is also looking towards the north side. And a bit of an aggressive defensive position here as Ivans is taken up in center bungalow. South center bungalow and quickly being surrounded. I like Ivan's position though, a very good position as he's got windows facing the north, facing the south. He can't see really to the west unless he gets out of his doorway, which is very risky, and to the east. But man, what a powerful position there for Ivans. It's going to be very difficult for the offense to deal with that. Salty Fu moving through the north as he is being found by El Argentino, and what a shot by Argentino. As you can hear him call out more kills there. And Carlos shots from lower dumpster looking towards the north. And we do have a 3v4 here in the favor of the defense. Defense holding things down quite well as Argentino is still taking shots there from South Watch. As you can hear, Salty P asking his teammates, you know, where he's hearing them shots come from, where possibly can they put some pre-fire into. As you can see, Salty T looking up at South Watch there. Still 3 minutes left here for the offense as they do have to make up some ground yet. Still Downpour and Salty P still back here towards the helicopter. And do have who we got over here? Blanco Mamba up here in Marstock Twins, looking down towards objective, and that's nicely guarded there by Ivans. As if they were to leave this area and head down, it's going to be very difficult to get spotted. Bit of pre-fire coming out from Downpour as he is hitting some of those windows. And shots coming from Sriracha. She should be able to call that out now as Argentino does find Downpour. Down to only 2 members left here of Primordial. And Sriracha finding Salty P. All down to Blanco here as he is going to exit out, and if he did take any shots, he's going to be known up here. Minute 45 left. Blanco's going to have to make a decision here to push either the valley or down in the open. Blanco may have spotted what looks to be one of them, Carlos. And those shots are going to give out his location as all 4 members are going to be looking up here. Lasers you see coming across the windows. As you can look outside here and see the lasers all facing towards the Marstock Twins. Ivan's got the good angle here as he can watch them come out of the doorway. Ooh.
Va atrás, va atrás, va atrás. Salió, va rodeando.
And Ivans did spot him out and call them out. Not much left for Blanco to do here, but he's got to make this rotation. And goes down to El Argentino with that PKM from South Watch. And I believe El Argentino Man, he cleared up 4 of them from that position there, and bringing Latin Force right up to 1-0 here. Map number 1. Yeah, Latin Force taking an early lead here, 1-0 with a great defense there, and man, some good skills there from El Argentino, grabbing 4 kills from Southwatch there. Excellent job. Good first start here. Good first onward action. Let's drop those predictions. They should be in there, guys, if you haven't seen them yet. Predictions are based on channel points. So if you want to bet some of your channel points on who you think is going to win map number 1, go ahead and do that. Channel points are basically free, free viewer points. The more you watch, the more you chat. If you follow the channel and if you subscribe, you get yourself more channel points as well. Right. Right, how we all doing tonight? Hope everybody's having a good time. It's good to be back in the caster seat here on the onward side. It's been a little while. I was casting some Veil scrim matches, so I was trying to get back in the groove here, set things back up. Excited to see how this is going to play out. Summer Showdown here, 5 weeks long. Matchup number 1. We are in week number 1. Let's get back to it. And round number 2 has started. And the objective does stay in the same location for 2 rounds in a row, giving each team a chance at offense and defense. And the only thing about the offense is they could spawn in a different location, so their starting location could be different, as we're seeing them start in the northeast. That's Salty Food grabbing the first kill with that G36.
Same spawn, same spawn, same spawn.
As you heard, the same spawns, and that's the thing about this game, is you have no idea where the offense is going to start, as majority of the maps out there only do not have just one position for that offense to start. You start in multiple places in the map, and grabbing that location right off the bat is huge. Now the defense knows exactly where all these players are, and they can start pinching and watching certain angles. El Argentino making a good rotation here towards the west. As you can see, lasers are focused on this side here. Blanco Mamba finding a kill there, as they sit in lower dumpster, looking over across the open valley area. Shot still ringing out. Funsteel looking for that guy up by Southwatch. Looks like they're in White House this time. Yep, White House says Downpour is in White House, we call. Ivans again moving through that center. He likes that center location. And you'll tend to realize that people will attack the same way they defend, and opposite. So Ivans was defending from the center, south center bungalow here, and you can kind of see him somewhat attack in the same factor. Valencia still here in the far north, trying to get those shots onto the White House guy, but gonna put him in a high ridge situation here where he's gonna be skylining. And that's what you're seeing from Blanco, as they're finding
Kilo 1 down by north.
You come off that ridge and you're going to skyline a bit, and you're going to be very exposed. And that's why the north is very dangerous to sit and move through. Got to get in some cover here as you work through your buildings and these rock walls. Argentina looks like he is going to try to rotate around here through the west road. Going to have the lock to deal with. Block should be seeing this depending on the angle that they stand in the window.
One guy, Alamo. Alamo walls facing south.
as Argentina does find Downpour. Ooh, not looking at this cross. Could he see him? And there he should have saw his head. No shots from Valak yet, so Argentino should feel that he's going to be pretty secure. And those shots there are going to give Argentino what he needs to see this, or to hear that he's in this hotel here. And Argentina, what a job there. What a two-piece kill here. Big kills here from Argentino as he gets the guy up in the hills, then grabs the guy in center hotel. Gonna have another crossing line to deal with, as it does look like the others are still far in the north. And Argentina really playing a one-man battle here with everybody far in the north still. More smoke's coming out from Argentina. Gonna try to attempt this cross and get behind this rock wall. And everybody knows Argentino's here, as all the lasers do come here to the west road, and no help from the guys in the north, man. As they're going for that revive. It's a long revive. And puts Argentino all by himself. And man, I believe that's 3 kills this round for Argentino. Up to 7 kills here on round number 2 already. Argentino doing some work here, as we got Salty P and Mamba left. Argentino playing a dangerous game here on this rock wall as he is bouncing around a lot. Ivan's just pushing the uplink, going straight for it. They know all the distractions coming out. Smoke's coming out. Will they see Ivans? Ivans can get along this wall, but it looks like Salty is checking in every now and then. Argentina running upstairs looking for Mamba. Cannot find Mamba. Mamba takes him down. Plencia on objective. Salty P. Here, 2 members surrounding him. 1 upstairs. Plencia looking for Mamba, as Ivans could work around the corner. Now, Plencia taking shots. Ivans could go for this cap. And looks like he is. Salty Pete not paying attention. Can Ivans pull this cap off? He does, and wow, what a cap there by Ivans. Right under the nose of Salty P. Wow, what an impressive cap there that was, as Ivans directly under the nose of Salty P, taking Latin Force up 3-0 here on map number 1. Wow, that was impressive, man. I don't know if you guys, seen that coming or knew that that spot was there, but you can cap right on the outside wall, and Salty P, Plencia was just playing with Salty P's mind there in his head there, and just kept shots and made him think that he might have been the only member left. Let's take a look at that one more time, full screen. Let's pull this cap off. He does, and wow, what a cap there by Ivans. And what a job. Of Salty P. What a job by Plencia there to keep Salty P distracted more or less there, and taking shots out of that second story window. And man, all that distraction caused Ivans the ability to sneak up there and grab that cap. Excellent job. And Latin Force taking an early lead here, 3-0 on map number 1. We're still playing best of 9, first to 5 points. So Latin Force 2 points away from taking map number 1. We'll be heading to Bazaar for map number 2. Here in the Summer Showdown, we are playing themed maps throughout this 5-week challenge. And this week is Hot and Dusty. So we're in Downfall, gonna head to Bazaar. And then map 3 will be a tiebreaker decider if need be. And that'll be the custom map Valley. Let's jump into round number 3. As Latin Force does have a comfortable lead here, as the objective does go to what we call center bungalow, or helicopter bungalow. So helicopter bungalow, I heard them call this Alamo a while ago. There are some, universal call-outs for some of these places, but as a team, it's all about what you guys need to call it, what you want to call it. Whatever works best for everybody on your team. Lots of shots ringing out as Ivan's taking down Salty P. Downpour just putting the coals to it, just unleashing that big box magazine as Ivans is making an aggressive push here into lower dumpster. Is he going to find Salty Foo running towards upper dumpster? And he runs inside. And he's going to stay protected, looking outside this doorway. Salty Foo has got to watch his left here. He is protected by the rock wall and the height advantage that he has currently, but the closer he gets to the rock wall, the more his head will be exposed. And will Ivans find it? And Ivan's got a great angle on this as he takes down that kill. Downpour grabbing that revive, and we are at a 4v5 once again. The lock needs to be careful. Heard them shots coming from the lower dumpster side. Ooh, shots did miss. I want to appreciate y'all being here. This was one of the last minute casts. I was in a scrim 15 minutes beforehand, and I had to jump out real quick and make this work. But excited to be here against again in the caster seat. And we got the Summer Showdown going on right now. We are in between Season 1 and Season 2. We had a very successful Season 1. Raptors winning the World Championship. Raptors winning the NA Finals and playing against the Vikings, who won the EU Finals. So EU National Champions there. One heck of a matchup. If you did miss it, you can get onto YouTube and the IVRL channel on YouTube and look for all of our past matches, every single one of them. And you can find all of them there. Good smokes coming out here from the offense, but not really going to cover what Ivan can see. And that is going to be deadly as two of them go down in South Valley.
Hold up, don't revive.
And one from two-story helicopter, Plencia. And nobody around to revive the lock as the last member up on the offense is Blanco. And as you can tell, the defense is very tucked in, and, cannot see anybody. Blanco has no way to kill anybody currently. He might be able to spot Carlos in the window. Oh, he's back on the stairway. Won't gonna be able to see Carlos. Blanco realizing he is the last one alive except for his down teammate. And you got to give it to Latin Force right now. They have a 5-man up defense holding very strong. Ivan's putting a lot of pressure on the offense there as he sat in lower dumpster watching that South Valley. He made a very risky cross getting all the way over there, but it paid off for him. Sriracha on OBJ building, Carlos in Center Hotel, Plencia in the bottom floor of helicopter 2-story, and El Argentino on the west wall, keeping an eye on the north edge here. Very good spread, very good positioning here by the defense. Blanco going to have to make a decision here on getting out of this building. Down to just under 2 minutes left. And Argentino finding those shots. And Latin Force taking another round here as they go up 4-0 on map number 1. Tricked ya, Trip's not here. All by my lonesome tonight, but it was a last-minute decision on my part. Couldn't grab a co-caster in time for you, but we got matches every night this week, and hopefully we can get more casts going this week. As we have a match tomorrow night, we have 2 on Friday, 1 on Saturday night, and 1 on Sunday night. I'm going to try to cast as many as I can and get some more casters in here for you guys. So stay tuned. Make sure you're following this channel because we will go live on this channel. If you're following it, you get a free notification, and that's all you. That's all that'll happen for following. You don't get notifications for anything else except for us, you know, casting these onward matches. And soon to be Veil matches. How about that, folks? Veil, if you haven't seen Veil yet, you can jump into IVRL has a Veil Discord, and Veil has their own Discord as well. That is a PC game that's coming out. It's in the alpha stages, and IVRL is going to be holding a tournament this summer for Veil. Veil's, you know, opening tournament, basically. First time they're going to go live with their game. As far as an open concept tournament, $35,000 in cash and prizes and a LAN event. So live finals event in Miami towards the end of the summer. So definitely want to check that out. Get into the IVRL Discords and find your information there for that, as we are jumping into another round. And as we enter round number 4, the objective does change. Or no, I'm sorry, we are on the same objective. Early shots coming out from Argentino, as does hit a guy, does not make the kill though, but stays in the line of fire, almost gets taken out. Latin Force on offense, getting that quick spawn on this helicopter bungalow objective. Argentino and Carlos pushing forward through upper red. Shots ringing it out. Argentino finding Blanca. Argentino finding another. Balak sitting here protected on the back rock wall as lasers do focus in on him from Argentino. Argentino looking for that kill, not going to find him. Block staying very tucked in here. Just head peeking, getting an idea where these guys are at.
Hey, bro, it's just the two of us. Just the two of us. God damn it.
Oh, there's actually three.
Three of us. Never mind. Three of us. I didn't see you over there.
Downpour and company still far away from objective as Carlos finds another one. Argentino looking for that shot.
El garage de abajo del hotel.
And shots up here from the spawn area. Finding a guy in hotel. Finding Salty P in the doorway of hotel. Very risky little peek there as you're very exposed in that location. Offense pushing through Southwest Road. And Latin Force looking strong here on offense. 2 members left of the defense. Downpour making it back to the objective just in time. And flash coming out from Valak. Nobody that close just yet. 5 still up on the offensive Latin Force.
One of us is down there. Upper red truck.
And smoke coming out from the southwest side. Salty P should be calling some of this out if he does see anything. And Sriracha grabbing that knife kill as Valak running down West Road does get shot. Downpour taking a ton of fire onto objective here. Last man up. Can he hold down a 5v1? This would be for the map win. Sriracha finishing Valak off there on the West Road. No more callouts coming out. Downpour all by himself, trying to get in a better location, maybe get a few kills here. Finding Ivan in the open, possibly gonna find Ivan. That's 1. 4 left to go here. As Downpour all by himself, taking shots from Plencia, but Plencia grabbing that kill. And Latin Force taking map number 1 with power and with force, per se, there. But 5-0. Map number 1 goes to Latin Force, and we're gonna head over to map number 2 here very shortly. All right, folks, what a first map that was. Map number 2 coming up. We are heading to Bazaar for map number 2, as we are in the hot and dusty theme of week number 1 of the Summer Showdown. If Latin Force can take map number 2, that will be the end of this matchup. But if Primodial can come back and take Bazaar, then we will head to map 3 decider of Valley. Right, so let's watch this Vale promotion here. What's coming up here this summer for IVRL and Vale. That's right, folks. Vale, I mean, look at that. It is $35,000 in cash and prizes minimum. That's minimum. Hoping to have even more. That's a PC-only game, so you have to have a PC to play that. But, man, a LAN event. Something the VR Esports has been waiting for a long time again, and this is going to be one of the largest in esports history as far as prize pool goes. And LAN event in Miami, so finals in Miami later this summer. Man, some good fun stuff coming up this summer for IVRL. Stay tuned. 5-week Summer Showdown happening right now. This weekend we have the Rookie Reservist tournament going on this weekend. So if you're a rookie, have never played in any league matches in any league, sign up at the IVRL right now for this weekend's Rookie Reservist. It'll be a 3v3 randomly selected tournament. Doesn't cost you anything. You're going to have people all throughout the league, all teams be watching you on cast, can possibly start, picking you up and, giving you some contacts and find your way into the league and into some very popular teams. So, and then 2 weekends from now is the Experienced Reservist tournament. And that is just anybody that's currently not on a team gets to play in that randomized 3v3 lineup as well. So good things coming up here in the next few weeks. Make sure in the IVRL Discord and take a look, man. How about these tunes, man? Phonic supplies IVRL with all these tunes. These tunes are killer. You can find Phonic on Spotify. Look up Chubby Wallets. You heard that right. Chubby, CHUBBY Wallets on Spotify. Dude's got some jamming music, man. Sit back, relax, enjoy before round number 1 gets started. Right, let's make sure we got everybody in the lobby. Looks like we do. And again, 5-week Summer Showdown happening right now. Week number 1 currently, and this is matchup number 1. We'll have matchups all week, folks, so stay tuned to this Twitch channel as we'll have more casts coming up. Taking a look at a few things here, making sure everybody's good. Right. Let's jump in, check out Bazaar and where the number 1 objective is going to be. And you're seeing that right, folks. We are starting on North Kiot's. Kiot objective, one of the toughest ones to defend in the game, I'd have to say. Kiot objective here sits in the middle of this 2-story building. Why do I not see it? Unless it's not really there. Is everybody going east courtyard? Maybe it's over here. Ah, my mini map is wrong. Look at that. We are in east courtyard. It's a fun objective as well, though. Mini map is broken. But regardless, Primordial is starting on defense. We got 2 in the courtyard. Carlos is in North Kiyot for that north protection, and 2 in the far east as well. Argentino and Palencia watching things from the back as Sriracha sits in blue room. Very powerful spot. Nobody directly on the objective and objective building. It's a little bit new, but and Latin Force, you know, will they be ready for something like that where nobody is on objective? Everybody's played a little bit further out. So interesting to see how this is going to play out. Early shots coming out from Salty Fu, taking, you know, shots at Palencia in the very far east. Sriracha is going to be hearing Salty Fu giving those call-outs as well. Palencia very aware of somebody on the street. And flash coming out, does not pick up anybody.
It sounds like they're pushing scaffolding.
Oh, and downpour taking down Salty Fu.
My bad.
Only downing him. Not going for the revive as Argentino and Veloc do trade there on the north. Only Argentino only down. You're going to see Palencia rotating for that revive. Still going to come up to be a 5v3.5 with the self down. And downpour grabbing that revive. Carlos could be here and Mamba here very shortly. Sriracha peeking blue room, grabs Salty Fu. And still 5 up defense here from Primordial. Ivan's making that rotation to the objective building. Argentino crashing back a little bit too. It looks like the defense is starting to crash a little bit closer as they stay spread out. And downpour finding Sriracha only down. And getting that confirmation. Ivan's trying to push onto those shots by downpour. Pre-fire coming out, not connecting with anybody. Downpour pre-firing back. And a little bit of back and forth here. Carlos taken down by Salty P as he sits by the fountain. And Argentino quickly refragging there from the stairway of objective. Downpour. And Blanco last alive. Blanco trying to push through the north. Not much protection in the north right now. He's got a wide open movement here as he can get all the way through the north and possibly down this alleyway. Downpour taking his time moving through Center Bazaar here, using the shacks and stuff as a bit of a coverage. But all the wood here you see is penetrable.
Wait, did the upland change? Upland's northeast courtyard.
Still movements from downpour here as he is looking for anybody that could be sitting in the windows or doorways as Blanco and downpour the last two left here for Latin Force. And we could see Primordial pick up their very first round win on this defense. It's been very strong. Ivan's going to be hearing those footsteps, and Palencia will be peeking it. But with that call out from Ivan's downport, trading or switching his movements up a little bit, going to try to go straight in towards the objective. Only 25 seconds left. And Palencia finding him from across the street. Only 20 seconds left. Blanco's got to make this rotation. And will he have time? Argentino coming through and finding Blanco, as Blanco does take down Ivans, but not enough. Primordial getting their first map or round win here on map number 2, round number 1. Just like that, folks, Primordial back in the game. They are taking round number 1, and they need this map to move on to the map 3 decider of Valley. But let's get through map number 2 first, as Bazaar will be a fun one, as we can see here. And what'd you guys think of Vale? How many out there are currently in the Vale Discord? And, you know, who's thinking about playing it or has played it? Still in its early stages. It's in its alpha stage, so there's still a lot to do with the game. They are updating things, you know, every day, weekly. You see them post updates all the time. So, getting better. Beta stage going to probably be released July 1st, they think. So, once beta comes out, lobbies will be open 24/7. And you can really start hitting those practices and scrims a little bit more through that. And then they're looking for the tournament to start later this summer. So August, September timeframe, somewhere in there, after the beta's been out for a little bit and ensuring that's been running smooth. So hope to see you guys in that, as well as we'll be casting for that on these channels as well later this summer. But here we are, week number 1, matchup number 1, Latin Force versus Primordial on Summer Showdown 2022 Summer Showdown. It's a 5-week small mini season tournament. It is a Swiss style. So rosters are already closed for the NA. I think the EU is still trying to take a few so they can get something going. They were short on members or on teams signing up. So if you want to play on the EU time, get in the IVRL Discord and check things out. So, and, you know, see if you want to sign up on the EU side. Let's jump into the lobby here as we are moving to round number 2. Objective will stay the same. It is not Kiat, as the mini-map has lied to me. Well, now it's not in the East Courtyard anymore. This is weird. Wow, now we are at Kiat, so that's a bit of a glitch there. Interesting. And as we were describing earlier in Kiat, so Kiat has one of the crazier more objectives, as you see this 2-story building, and you have the uplink right out here in the middle. So you can cap from the building to the room to the left, the room to the right. You can cap upstairs above it, room to the right and to the left as well. So 6 possible locations of a cap. And if you are down to 1 member trying to figure that out, you know, it's going to be tough. Let's see here. Looks like the team might be trying to contact me. So we'll send you to a quick intermission. We'll be back once we get this uplink situation figured out, folks. Be right back here on map number 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. As we did have a bit of a glitched lobby, we got things situated out. Had to do a rehost there as the lobby was glitched, but we're back at it. We got the scores correct, the team names correct, everything's back to normal. We're keeping the same score, 1-0 here for Latin Force, not Primordial. Sorry about that, folks. But back on it, here we go. Round number 2, and luck of the draw, they are still getting Kiat even after a map rehost. And let's see what defense here Primordial is going to come out with. Looks like 2 entering Kiat, 1 going east. 2 going west, as it's the same spawn did come out. Lots of smoke gonna enter onto the front of Kiat currently already. Latin Force pushing strong. Ivans pushing into blue room. El Argentino looking for Salty P as he moves through center bazaar. Salty P taking shots. And Carlos finding Downpour. Salty Pete getting aggressive here as he isn't out open where Evans does find him. And a little bit of that aggression not paying off. Ivan's finding Salty Fu, and down to 2 members left of the defense, Valak and Mamba. Lots of smokes coming out, causing a lot of distraction. More shots ringing out. Smokes onto the objective coming out. All 4 members, 5 members here on the east side. Valak going down to Ivans, and objective is open. As you can see, Argentino running in. Mamba not realizing that they are the last person up, and Argentino's on objective. Will the kills come out? And Mamba grabbing 1. Will Plencia take that kill or not? They are letting Mamba kill as Argentino's making his way in. They're not shooting. As you can see, Ivan's not looking for that kill. Argentino putting the code in. And Mamba not rotating back. And man, what a first offensive round there from Latin Force as they grab that cap. And you can see the wonderful play there from Latin Force as, you know, the guys out there knew that Argentina's going in for that cap, and they did not shoot. The other people just sat still and just let them get killed, as we can take a look at that on full screen. Argentino's making his way in. They're not shooting. As you can see Ivan's not moving. Argentino putting the code in, and Mamba. Great job there by Latin Force. Good communication as they were going in for that cap and nobody going for those kills. Great teamwork, and Latin Force up 3-0 here on map number 2. Right. Man, good work there. The defense was looking good and strong. They had good positioning. Everybody was right where they're supposed to be. 2 in Kiat, and they had pushed 2 to the west and 1 to the east, which the offense came from the east side, so they were a little bit shy, a little bit light on that east defense there. And man, the offense just came in. They started throwing a ton of smokes on objective, and objective like this, you know, smoke start hitting that objective, and man, things start freaking out. And you really got to be watching that center courtyard. Let's jump back in. Round number 3.
Right now.
Sure, why not?
Quick spawn coming out from the offense. And they can get in for this cap rather quickly if they can make their way through here.
That freezer, shoot them right away.
Shots coming out, smokes coming out. As you can see, they are trying to get some points back here as smokes are ringing out. Sriracha finding the first kill onto Downpour. Will Argentino push around this edge and he can look on the street and find a couple possibly? Ivan's finding Blanco. And Plencia is still in the center guarding that as Salty Food grabs Evans. And Salty Food right above Sriracha. Sriracha's got to be hearing this. And a little bit of stalled here as Salty P making his way through. Carlos finding that one. Salty P right behind Plencia. Who will see who first? Plencia's got to be hearing these footsteps. And still 4 members up of Latin Force in the defense, holding strong. 2 members left, Salty P and Velak. Plencia probably not wanting to peek the head here, as staying nice and tucked in, not trying to give them a shot at, you know, shooting them from behind. Salty P looking for Plencia here. Ever so quietly. Lock finding a kill there on the Sriracha. Let's see, hearing these footsteps, but cannot see Salty P. And Salty P cannot see Plencia just yet. Argentino right next to that stairway. Plencia, man, staying ever so quiet here. But patience by Plencia, staying quiet, not giving out any communications. Argentino looking for Velak, and Velak grabs Argentino. Salty P just going to run in and forward, but can't as Plencia grabs that last kill. Latin Force going up 4-0. Wow, what a round there. Man, the tensions at the fountain there in Center Bazaar as Plencia and who was it? It was Salty P. Man, just couldn't see each other. Didn't want to give away the position of the fountain. Staying nice and tucked in, and you know, good communication there from the other players as they held down the objective. And Plencia didn't have to do anything but to get that last kill on Salty P, trying to push into the objective area, into Center Kiat. And Latin Force only 1 point away from clearing map number 2 and not losing a single round here so far. 9 straight, well, sorry, 2 caps, so 7 straight rounds. Downfall number 1 going 5-0, and here we are on Bazaar. And not sure if Latin Force is... I believe they had a disconnect there. Alright, not sure about that, as everybody did leave the lobby. I don't know if they're rehosting again or what's happening. But until then, let me send you to another intermission until we figure out what's going on, as the lobby did leave. Maybe another bug in the lobby, but we'll be back in a second, folks. I am Lampy28 here, Summer Showdown. IVRL's week number 1 of the 2022 Summer Showdown, matchup number 1. Latin Force with a commanding lead, 9-0 so far, only 1 point away from taking map number 2. right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. They did have it's like a glitch again, and they are attempting to rehost into a new lobby. Looks like they are rehosting again. They're making me work for today, that's for sure. All right, doing another rehost, it looks like. All right. We'll see what's going on here. Let's take another look at that Veil promotion and what's coming up with Veil and IVRL this summer while they get this stuff figured out here, folks. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back once again. Another rehost. But I think they got it figured out this time. They rehosted to a new... rehosted back on the map, but they ended up getting the same objective, Kiat. So they rehosted again and finally got a different one. We are back in it. Let me get this situated. Right, as we jump in back here, and I gotta change the scores. All right, Latin Force 1 point away, as they do have East Objective, East Courtyard here again, defending. Salty Foo on the north side of the courtyard. Blanco right here on the north side of Kiat, keeping an eye on things. As Salty P is on the objective building. Mambo hearing all these shots and all these talking. Argentino finding Salty P through the window. Mambo gonna try to sneak in nice and quiet as shots ringing out from the north from Salty Foo. Does look like Downpour and Valak have traded back. Mamba finding one inside. Is he gonna find another? Argentino is upstairs. Can't be seen outside there as he is in a nice tucked in position here. As Mamba.
Alright.
Plenty of finding Downpour. As Latin Force still 4 up here with... Oh, Mamba and Argentino are danger close to each other. Argentino staying very, very quiet and getting pre-fired is Mamba. Salty Foo on objective along with Valak. And Palencia finding Salty Foo, leaving Valak all alone. Valak finding Palencia on that refrag. And all down to Valak. Valak by himself.
One more over blue side.
Not knowing he's last up just yet. Does realize it as he moves towards objective. Smoke's coming out. Argentina really close to objective. Is he going to push it? And Sriracha taking that last shot. And the last kill. And Latin Force taking map number 2, also 5-0. What a first matchup tonight, folks. And what a first matchup for the summer showdown here as Latin Force taking 2 maps in a row. Right, and man, what an excellent job by Latin Force. Great showing here on the very first week of the Summer Showdown, taking 2 maps in a row, 10-0, no rounds lost. Great showing. Primodial, I know, is a new team, so we got to give it to them for coming out and doing what they can and doing what they do. They are a newly founded team. They just got registered, I think, like a week ago. So it's hard to jump in a game like this against experienced players, and as a new team, trying to figure out your chemistry and, you know, call outs. Everybody's still getting used to each other. So it's not easy when you're going up against experienced teams. So hats off to Primordials, doing their best and everything they can. And that's why you get into Summer Showdown, is to get that practice in before the season even starts. Rosters are currently full here on the NA, but the EU is still looking for some teams to join their roster so they can get something going. I think there's up to 4 teams maybe in it right now, but that could have changed over today. But we want to thank y'all for being here this evening for this last minute cast. I do appreciate it. I am Lampy28. This is IVRL. We are in the 2022 Summer Showdown. This is a little small tournament between Season 1 and Season 2. Season 2 should be starting in a little over a month and a half. So get through this 5 weeks, and then Season 2 will be right around the corner. And this is a good chance for us to try out some new scoring and new maps and new customs. So again, appreciate you being here. We got matchups all week. We have one tomorrow nights. We have 2 on Friday, 1 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. We're going to hope to get as many casted as possible. So stay with us, like and follow this Twitch channel so you can be notified when we go live again next time. But I want to say thank y'all again for being here. Have a good night, folks, and God bless you.